Y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? What's poppin'? This King P for priest today. I give you a different shine at different times for different locations across the globe. In the meantime, with a new vision in the nucleus, I speak to those on the frequency of their elevation to add on, make expansion, bring revision, refinement to those who recognize the real. It's been like that for a minute. But those from your generation have failed. Many are gone. Many are locked up because the confirmation, the remembrance, and our continuation is that you're either a slave or a free person. And to be a free person, you still do work. So now what you want to be? I see how you live as a slave. I observed for more than half my life. And now the confirmation, the affirmation for the information for you to take a stand towards, with or against, as we disengage from the presence of slaves. There's no continue to rambling off. I give you time to think about certain things as I am giving it to you, transmitting it, and you are receiving it. It's not fair for me to go on and on and on. It sounds good, it feels good, it's less, but we're doing it a different way. And in this way, you can take that particular time of pause or sailor and doubt, deviate, disconnect with the vision of thought, or you can add on to it different ways. So when the situation come on, you have every way to remember in the membrane to activate, respond to stimulus. Now, imagine me coming to you telling you this 50 years ago, when the things y'all used to say was, I'm finna do it. You finna do it. You finna do it. So yeah, I get on here, doing the best I can, to lead. It's like I'm on my way home. And that's somewhere where you're not really welcome. I'm not even giving you an invite to come. You have to earn your way. There's many mansions. If you want something that rust, get old, fail, continue. If you want something that is a state of your thinking, your living, if you want somebody that really, really putting it down, not supposed to be, then you need to come on this way. It ain't hard to find. You already heard. You gotta do is make that choice. All the trickery and what are you living for? What? The junk that you got in your closet? The junk that you got in your cabinets? The junk that you refiguring the date of expiring so you can eat it? That's when you go refiguring or refrigerator. You see? So you're keeping it cold. Cold is slowing down their deterioration. What are you living for? If it's not for your true reason for being here. Do you know your true reason for being here? Obviously, without a doubt, you don't. But to go against what you know you don't know, when you can find out what you need to know, learn what you need to know. I mean, this here is not like I'm trying to put the string attached. It's no string attached. This is for your world, for the things that you see around you. You are the captain of your ship. But to have someone to help you along the way until you can fly like you should be able to fly. There's nothing wrong with that. But to ignore something that will elevate you from the things that you're going through in your tribulations, that's not good for nobody. So don't be afraid of what you've seen before because everything is in the new. This is the new school. You see, we don't do it the other. This actually, in a minute, this just will be the springboard for the new. This the new bridge. The new bridge. Okay. Because in a minute, the new bridge take you to new things. The new things always. With elevation. Elevation. But that's a good thing though. I like to laugh. I like to get that in there, then boom, bring it out, boom. You know, that's a hold on. Okay, do it again. So yeah. So new life, new beings, you know, new way of teaching, you know, and it's the new you. It's always been the new you, you know. It's the new you. And there was someone said, "Well, what's the new you?" We ain't gonna do that. We're down on this one right now. We're not gonna go on it right this second here. We're not gonna do it like that. No. That's one thing right now we're not gonna do. Okay. So new you, who you be, you know, what's living in you, you know, what have you absorbed so you can reflect, you know, what is innate within you that wants to come out. What's your vision? You know, your why shown. I like this time. This time as we review and I get on here and I come in, you know, come in my persona, in my BK born king, position that you look at and say, oh, what is, you don't even know what the king is. So how can you respect the king? You don't know what the nighttime is. How can you respect the people of the night? You don't know what it is. You don't know you don't know. Too much at this time. I have a whole sometimes you get glitches and sometimes you get quick fix. All right, so listen. Navigating through Earth. Navigating through Earth. Including others to fly with you, to walk with you, to run with you, whatever you want to call it, to be in communication with you, full communications, top secret level. Rise up and think with me, and you be grateful. This is the way we do it. All the rewards came in first before I sit down and present this to you. For you, not for me. So as I'm going through what I'm going through and I do what I'm doing, you will see that this is something that we're all learning together. We're all learning how to reverse the false order of life and put it in its proper, natural order. And this order was deemed by the supernatural. And when the supernatural has invested in special beings, and that's what I'm teaching. That's it. Real recognize real. Like I said, when you look at everything, you see everything in the frame, everything. You see that right there. It's gonna be there. You're like, oh, I see that there for years. I didn't know what that was. Yeah. It's not important. You'll be amongst those people that's not important. You're not important. It don't matter. It don't produce matter. It don't solidify as what we need to continue in our journey. As we need certain attitudes, as we need certain workers to do certain things that they're comfortable with because it's in their DNA. The caring, the nurturing is already pre-programmed in certain species on Earth. This is why they do it. Other species would love to do it and try to train to do it. But trust me, when we created this and gave you the truth about what to do best, what to do to stay on top, it was written in laws. It was not something that you had a choice in. It was something that would make you who you are. relevant to that which he was programmed to do. You know, I had some good people, still do, don't know, because hey, it be like it is. But I had some people that I remember that was way ahead of their time. Cause see, I had to drop out. I had to drop out 50 years. So I can see what people did, right? But when I get to do what I'm doing through my experience comes a different element, more integrated with most, or the all of what it is. And I don't expect nothing. Because like I said, in a minute, everything's gonna change anyway. I'm just here as a exit stage left, you know, going over the new bridge or the new school and how to get over to the other side. Those who already pre-qualified, they may never make it. But that grace and the added on points that we gave, it gave people a little boost, better than the stimulus check. And see, is you put in what you get in. How you think about me, right? Is what you got from the things I said. If you didn't pay me no attention, or if you listened to me, you heard me, and then you thought of something different, hey, that's what you get. Because the other side, we don't talk a lot. Like those that know me now, they will never talk to me again without being introduced or on the waiting list or things like that. Because you're not important. You're just not important. When I was trying to teach you how to be a part of essential and that which was prominent in the movement of truth. And you took kindness for weakness on my part. I had to be laughing. I said, people listen to it. It's okay though. It's all right. Because what you put in is what you get out. The judgment that you put on me, you're going to get on yourself. It's fine. That's the fine you pay. Because this whole scenario and explaining, and this comes from this because this is that, it's over. Game over. And all those people that's in it to think whatever, I don't care. That's not in my program. Don't call me. Don't text me. Take what you got, what you can use for the better, what you can use for the brighter. Do what you do. That's it. Still, but man. Anyway, we got to hear. Listen, this we gonna do. This transition of 60 days, we'll call it summer hell. I'm gonna call it summer hell. And let's just keep moving. Stay healthy. Um, read your scriptures. Just stay abreast of things. And think. Think. Go over your notes that you have and think and teach and try to put together a study group with you, your children, other people's children, family members. I mean, they have to learn the rules. They have to learn the state constitution, the government, the system of governing that they're in. They must know that. And because you, as a mother, auntie, because you care, it is important for you to include that in your life and in their life, and be a part of the governing system by helping. So, with that right there, always remember this too. You're either gonna be a slave or a free man. So this is slave. How not to be a slave. Uh, the Free Slave Radio Station or Radius Station. Oh, we out of here.